what's up, guys? It's your boy Oli with another episode of Chats with Oli. And today I got a special guest, man. I got my cousin Jimmy, a.k.a. El Diablo, a.k.a. Mr. Steal Your Girl, a.k.a. Mr. I Pay for Pussy, a.k.a. Mr. What else? Whatever am I missing?
You got right there. We can stay there.
I love you, cuz.
Love you too, man.
Hey.
What's going on, people?
So today he wanted to come on here and talk his shit about his little Heaths. I call him Heaths. So that's why I got my Barkley jersey right there, because I wore it a few episodes ago.
Pacheco.
Yeah, Pacheco, Puerto Rican like us.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's doing good. You got to give him props, man.
Yes, sir. And he from the island. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, right from Puerto Rico, yo. And the good thing about him is that he just want to play football and be himself. He got hurt. Now hopefully will have a better season, because it's been kind of hard for us, to come back from losing 3 games. And football this year is like crazy how it is right now. It's just so it's crazy. You don't know who's winning, who's gonna lose this year. That's how football is right now.
We were supposed to start off with an undefeated season, and
remember y'all went 10-0.
Crazy.
And then they're losing in the playoffs.
Crazy.
That's how football, you don't never know. But then you got these teams like the Colts, the Chargers, teams that we never thought would be doing good right now. So
look at the Broncos, how they stole that game from us.
That was
Giants, how they stole that. But even though we didn't have our starters, but whatever. That's
Scatterboo.
Little white boy was balling. That white boy was strong as shit.
He was. I think he was on coke. I think he was wired up a little bit.
Yeah, probably, because that boy, he got too much energy.
It's
crazy.
But they lost. They lost.
Yeah. Thank God. Because shit, I would have had to
the Broncos got him.
Yeah, I would have had to hear Almighty talking shit still. We won again.
He's a Giants fan?
He's a Giants fan. He be in here with a little crop top Giants jersey and shit. He'd be like up to his belly button. But that's a story for another time.
Bill Parcells era?
Bro.
He probably know Bill Parcells.
The funny thing is, the jersey he has is a Barkley's Giants jersey.
Oh, Barkley played for, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
But
so he misses him. He misses Barkley.
I guess,
Okay.
He need to upgrade his jersey and get a bigger one.
When you get older, you get fatter.
Yeah.
You get heavier when you get older.
I'm trying to think that's his son's jersey, but whatever. But yeah, the only person I like Pacheco is Pacheco from your team. I used to be okay with Mamon, the quarterback. Mamon.
You can say the name right. Oh, that's cool, but
I ain't say it right.
That. You know what I'm saying? 3 rings. KC, baby.
Let's get into that. But before that, hold on. Ain't his name Mamon?
No.
What is his name?
Mahomes.
Oh, Mahomes. Okay, Mahomes. All right, so I'm glad you said that, because it'd be annoying to me when fans be like, rings this, rings that, ring this. Who's been getting the rings lately though?
You right. We 1-1 right now in Super Bowl.
Let's see who get another ring.
You're right.
I feel like the Eagles, I said this in a couple episodes ago, that they can repeat this year. And if they keep A.J. Brown, they can three-peat.
Well, Brandon Graham's back.
I know.
So that's going to be, their defense is really.
He signed him today, right? It was today they signed him. Yeah, I'm excited.
And they need help. Because a lot of people getting, NFL, a lot of people getting hurt. Football is just like, I watch football, college.
Yeah.
I love football. Like, I like watching it. Even like NFC teams, somebody told me who I like right now. I always liked the Eagles, because remember, we was in the era when they had Donovan McNabb. You know what I'm saying? You got good black quarterbacks who playing.
Michael Vick.
You got good quarterbacks that played. Ricky Ward is running back. Those Eagles always had a good running game. It just, I like the Chiefs. I just like them. I like them since the 90s. I ain't gonna lie. I liked them when I was locked up.
What made you become a fan of the Chiefs?
Being locked up.
And
that's all you seen was like, I didn't want a team everybody liked. And I'm going to the Lions and Eagles game, me and my son.
Okay.
So I'm definitely
at the Lions Stadium.
No, they're playing in here. They're playing in Philadelphia. November 16th.
Okay, that's dope. And
they got a good squad. My son likes them or whatever, and I support him. He supports me. I support him. I like football in general. It's just that it's so hard now.
Wait, so you going in support of the Lions or the Eagles?
I'm going to go with him, so he's going with the Eagles. But I'm going to have my Chiefs jersey
on.
But I'll have my Chiefs jersey
They're not even going to be playing.
I know, but I'm going to still have it. I'm going to get booed. I'm going to get cussed out.
They might throw something at you.
Yeah, they might throw something at you. So I might wear a black Texas one. He played, his college jersey.
Yeah.
It might say Mahomes in the back, but, they might get away with it.
Yeah, you might get away with it.
If I wear a Chiefs jersey,
they might hit you with some
I might get locked up.
Yeah.
Because
then we got to ride down there.
Yeah. It's Philly fans they're the worst.
But why you think? Why you think? Because you just used it. Why you think fans always use that as an excuse? Rings. We got more rings.
Because the ultimate goal is, like, you was a boxer.
Right.
Ultimate goal, you stopped boxing. You had your reasons to stop boxing. You could have kept on going.
Yeah.
And you was good.
Thank you.
Like, anybody knows, I know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I ain't these guys that come on here and ride you. I know you. And I know what you was capable of. And you still, because you still got good hands. That's not no cap. That's not, riding like people
it's just
say.
facts. Yeah,
it's just facts. But at the end of the day, your ultimate goal was to get a belt.
Belt,
like
yeah.
Danny
A world
Garcia. I don't
title.
like Danny Garcia. I'm going to be honest. I don't like him not as a boxer. I don't like him as a person. He's too arrogant. You got to
think
be.
so?
I think he's a little arrogant to me. That's just my opinion.
Maybe because
and
you
I'm not
didn't-
dissing him. I'm just saying
Yeah.
my opinion.
In your opinion.
Some people he's a little arrogant. Like, all right, you did good because to be Puerto Rican, to be from North Philadelphia, to get a championship, to do it with your father, which
Yeah.
is we
I love
both
that.
lost our dads, and that's hard. I don't care what you was real tight with your dad.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows you, that really knows you, you was tight with your dad. Your dad would do anything for you.
Yeah. Yep.
You, Georgie, your sisters, your dad was there. My dad was like that with me. Later on, not in the beginning. When I was a kid, things changed. But anyway, so being the way you are as a boxer, you wanted that ultimate goal is to get a belt.
A world title, yeah.
A world title. He's just like, look, you could have 16-0.
And
You could
not
be
have a
now there's
title.
18 games. You could be 18-0 in the NFL. If you lose, they're not gonna remember you for number 2.
Yep.
They're gonna remember you for number 1. You gonna say, oh yeah, you went to the Super Bowl. Look at us. I never thought we was gonna get blown
All right, so
out.
before you finish your
Oh, here
statement,
it
don't
comes.
forget where you at.
I know.
How do you feel about the Cowboys?
Cowboys,
Yeah.
man, they doing better than what they did in a couple years.
No, but how do you feel about them? Like,
I
besides
think
that,
Jerry Jones, like, realistically, Jerry Jones don't spend no money. He's one of the richest owners in
the
football,
NFL, yeah.
but he don't spend no money on the team. That type of money you got, your team should be better.
but as a team, how do you feel? You don't like them
Well,
as a team?
listen, I grew up on them. Remember, we grew up, my era, we grew up watching the 49ers.
I asked you
dominate.
that because don't they got more rings than y'all?
They got 5 rings. Yeah.
Right.
They got more rings than y'all.
So in your book, because the way you said it's about rings, they better than your team.
Oh, they got one up on us. They got 5 rings, we got 4. The 4th ring, I was never around.
Okay.
I can honestly say that the 3 rings that I witnessed, the other ring was back in the 60s and I wasn't even born.
Yeah.
So
And at that time, that shit didn't even count for real.
yeah,
for
it really
us.
counted. It was a championship. It wasn't even
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Bowls.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Very, very crazy. Why you like the Eagles?
Why I like the Eagles? Because this is where I'm from. Originally, like I said before, I'm like a person that picks a player. So like when Brady
okay.
was playing, I loved the Patriots. When he moved to Tampa Bay, I loved the Tampa Bay. It's like LeBron. I said this already before, so I know y'all probably gonna grind me up again for saying that.
Hey, grind 'em up, grind 'em
But
up.
the thing is, you can't choose who you like. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But back to what you were saying about Danny, did you know him as a kid or no?
No, I seen him fight when he was younger. Some of the fights I seen, I went to some of his fights.
As a
And-
pro or
as
amateur?
no, as a champion. I
Okay.
went to some
So
of his
I
fights.
asked you that because if you knew him as a kid, you will understand him better.
That's true. When
He's
you
not-
don't know a person, you don't understand a person.
Yeah.
I tell people that. People will judge me or judge you
Yeah.
because they don't really know
They
you.
don't know.
Because of all the shit talking we talk, all the, some people don't understand. But when you get to know a person, it's different because then you were like, man, I thought you was an asshole.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
this and this and this about you. Or people, I noticed, especially in Philly, and, I'm born and raised in Camden. Mm-hmm. But I've been living in Philly a long time, 20 plus years.
Even when you lived out there, you was out here though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's different because when people perceive for where you're from, so it's like Philly's hard. Camden is not to say it's soft, but it's not like Philly. Philly's always
different.
something going on, something
Yeah.
happening. Jersey, it was a totally different vibe. We had the #1 murder rate at one time.
Yeah.
People didn't want to. People that man, Camden's bad, and it's small because you've been to Camden.
Yep.
Camden's small.
Yep.
But I know that people will judge you because it takes one person to try to degrade you, to put you down. And I feel like, get to know the person. It's like when I go on dates, and they're like, damn, I didn't know you was cool like that. But such and such said, I said, well, you can't judge it because I flip it on them. I said, well, I heard this about you.
Right.
But I don't judge a person like that because, and if you do have something on somebody, you keep it in your pocket.
Yeah.
So when you do if they do try to degrade you, we say, well, look,
Yeah.
not to use it against them, but you say, hey, well, you need to humble yourself too.
You ain't perfect. Yeah.
There's nobody perfect in this world.
So
man.
it's good that you said that because I don't think Danny is the way you say. I think he helps everybody around him. I think he's genuine. Like, that's been my little brother since.
And I wasn't speaking about what he does because I heard he does. He's helped the community. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I don't know, like, some people can win. There's some boxers like that. There's always been boxers that they're arrogant.
Yeah.
And there's some boxers, they be like, man, he's cool. He gives millions of dollars away or whatever. That's how I feel about him. Hey, I commend him for he had to knock this guy out. The last fight, he had to knock him out.
Yeah.
I was mad at him because also when he gave the knee, I know you was going to mental illness,
You're talking about against Lara.
Yes, and we're gonna speak about that too because I feel like mental illness is something that we don't talk about.
Right.
That we got a good friend of ours that he just lost his nephew.
Yeah.
You lost your sister. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know people that I even thought about situations like that. I don't care who you are, how strong you are. When it comes to mental illness, if you're not right or have somebody to talk to, yeah, you can end it. You can end it quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like a football season. It could be a good football season. It could be a bad one.
It'd be over.
One loss, one loss can turn the season around. And you know what I mean? And so anyway, about Danny is like, I just felt like, I don't know, he's a little arrogant. This me. Maybe I don't hang with him, so maybe I'm judging him. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: when have you ever seen him talking shit on TV?
He doesn't. He don't even drink.
Right.
I've seen him in clubs. He don't even drink.
When you ever seen him throw money?
Yeah, he's not. You know what?
When you ever see him with different women?
But I'm not judging for that.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make my point.
No, I know. He don't.
Now you see Adrian Broner doing that, right?
Oh yeah.
You see other fighters. Yeah. The Danny I know is not the Danny everybody else knows. And I think he's humble. Even when he was on the rise doing real good, he was still giving me my flowers when we was in events and telling people, how he felt about me, looking at me as he was growing up or whatever, boxing. So I can agree with that, But again, it's your opinion.
My opinion, yes.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm
not
just
against
trying
Danny
to
Garcia. It's just my opinion, all right? Opinion is different than having like animosity against somebody.
For sure.
Some people, you hate Danny, or no, I don't hate him. I just feel like he's a little. I just don't like him as a person because I don't know him as a person.
Yeah,
so this guy like that. The way I perceive him, because the way I look at him, because I don't be with him. To me, he's a little cocky, and there's no wrong with being cocky.
Yeah,
because we all be cocky.
I don't see them being cocky at all. I don't, but I'm biased because I love him like a brother.
And you're a boxer, so
yeah. I feel like he should be more cocky as a boxer. Yeah. I feel like he should talk more shit. But back to the Lara thing, you got to remember he went up 2 weight classes. That's a big dude he was fighting. You know what I'm saying? When them punches hit you, man, that's whew.
And his dad wasn't there, and I know his dad's going through a lot of stuff. And listen, I lost my dad. I wish I was a little bit there more because we when we take a loss in family, friends, we always reflect and be like, man, I should have been there a little bit more.
I lost 3 people last month, back to back, in less than 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. So it burns because then you got kids.
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't want your kids to go none of that because sometimes it could be hereditary. Mm-hmm. Something happens to your dad, rest in peace, your sister, rest in peace, or your uncle, it can trickle down to your kids.
History repeats itself.
Yeah,
it's like
history repeats itself. So
yeah.
You got to make sure you let them know. And I know how you are with your kids. Hey, look, you ever need to talk about somebody ever touch you, and you felt you need to tell me what's going on as a father. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays these kids are wild, man.
Yeah, they different
These kids
now.
in Philly is just, listen, and I respect the young kid, but y'all ain't about that.
Yeah, they not.
Because
it's all, they do it all for the internet.
Back in the days, I remember, you know how it was. You had a beef with a person. You could have a gun on. You put that gun down. Y'all was gonna square off. Regardless if you got knocked out or none. Yep. But and then y'all shake hands afterwards, and that was it.
And that was it.
Now it's like you got beef. Oh, they're rolling up on you. You don't know what.
The crazy thing is they scared to get punched in the face nowadays. Yeah. Like these young boys be scared to get punched.
They'll kill you before they. Yeah.
They don't like you, so they shooting at you.
For no reason.
Not even, they so young and dumb, they don't even think about the consequences before they do it. Now they sitting in jail at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old.
Yep.
For the rest of their life, and they in there crying and becoming somebody's girlfriend. Yep. It's the truth.
Or they tell them to come out.
Of course.
Because we all know when they start throwing them football numbers at you, see, this is 10. That's 26.
Yeah.
Sometimes they hit them 26 to 10. Even 10 years, a lot of people crack. A lot of people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially young kids that don't know, they crack. Even as we know people that own blocks, made mad money, and in jail is a whole different animal.
So-called millionaires.
Yeah, and it's a different animal being in the streets and being locked up. It takes a lot to, I always say, you're going to do a crime, do it by yourself.
That's why I always say they made sidewalks and streets for a reason. If you ain't about that street shit, stay on the sidewalk. Stay in your lane. But,
that's true.
Everybody...
That definitely is true, man.
Yeah, the thing is, everybody wants to be cool on social media. Everybody wants to be rich on social media. Everybody wants to be that guy or that girl.
I don't know a girl on social media that ain't, if it ain't the trips or whatever. And listen, if you got a sugar daddy and he paying for it,
so be it, right?
So be it. But don't. One thing I commend, I'm the type, I can't take nobody out because I'm gonna show my face. I'm gonna be like, hey.
Bitch, I pay for this.
Yeah, I pay for this. Like, you ain't gonna play me and post trips and all that or whatever. If it's a sneaky link like they call it, that's different. I won't be in the picture. But I hate when they be acting like,
everybody
but listen, and I'm just saying women don't make the money to pay for a trip. But we all know there's a lot of girls out here that go with certain guys that we know or don't know. They're paying for everything. And they the ones that get recognition. They don't get the recognition like they're supposed to, ain't they? Don't.
Yeah.
They don't get they don't be like, damn, thanks, Oli. Thanks for the trip.
Oh, I don't pay for
the
trips.
loan.
Hold on, I don't pay for trips.
Not saying you.
I'm throwing that out there right now.
You don't pay for trips. But still, you might loan them, hey, Lord, can I get $1,000? And you might, even if you give it to them with interest, but they don't say, damn, thanks, because without that, I can't go on a trip. People don't understand how things are in life until they end it. And I feel like, when it comes to stuff like that, social media has capped a lot of people's heads up. Women
like
and guys, they do. It makes them feel like they're better, they're stronger, like they do. Oh, we in Mexico, you're not here, then where you at? Or, it's a lot. And I feel like it's to no avail, is it worth it?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
I feel like, what you getting out of that? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to see you in Bamboo, Isabelle. I'm going to tell you JJ's. Because most of the baddest Spanish girls out here, I know where you work at.
Right.
And I'll put you down. Hey, you do what you do.
And you be giving them $40 for their phone bill. But back to what you were saying, the crazy thing is, the problem is a lot of people don't want to give recognition for the person that helped them. Yeah. Like they get help doing something and they want to be like, yeah, shout out to such and such for helping me. Because they want to do the flexing on
I got a good one for you. How a lot of these girls, and not everybody, because let me tell you something. We talk about women the way women talk about guys.
Right.
It reciprocates.
Yeah,
because
they understand.
Y'all, we not here, and I know he's not here because I know sometimes he gets backlash for talking about women. And I told him this last night when he called me and I said, you got to love women. You got to love the LGBT community. You got to love what people into because this is how it is now.
Yeah.
You
got to adapt to it.
You got to be careful because nowadays you say something wrong, they cancel you.
They trying to cancel
you. Or they on you.
Yeah.
I say things change. So I would say there's nothing wrong with a girl getting her body done.
At all.
It ain't nothing wrong with enhancement. It ain't nothing wrong with enhancement.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with, you going on trips or whatever because, hey, who don't want to go on a trip? Who doesn't want to, even if you're not paid for it, but don't make it seem like you're better than another female.
Right.
It's like a guy. You got guys that feel like they're better because they're in the club and they got a little section and there's 5 of y'all in one bottle.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
That look bad.
I'm not going to no club with 5 guys and I'm popping one bottle. Everybody knows me. I buy my own stuff. Yep. I don't look for handouts and I can work for mine or hustle for mine. And it may be good or bad to say. I'm not going to go nowhere. If I ain't got no money, I'll stay home.
Yeah. I was out not that long ago with a couple guys and everybody was like, let's chip in for bottle. I'm like, no, y'all chip in for that bottle. I'm going to buy my own bottle.
Exactly. Because what you going to do with one bottle? Everybody knows a bottle handy. And there's 6 of y'all, it's gonna go like this.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. And we don't look like we flexing. We in a VIP section with a bunch of men in one bottle.
And they're gonna know who paying for it, because they know who's paying for it. Yeah. All right, Oli got the bottle, so what they doing? And then you go
drinking
out.
The bottle.
No. And then the thing is, they don't even. Yo, you can't even. I don't want to say it the wrong way to offend nobody.
No,
you can
talk your shit, cuz.
Buy the ice.
Something.
Buy the Red Bull.
The drinks.
Give me a refill on the hookah.
Get the hookah, yeah. That's another thing that bothers me.
Oh,
when they be like 5 guys with one hookah.
Yeah.
5 guys, 2 guys should not be smoking a hookah.
Yeah. If it's a guy and a girl, it should be at least 3 hookahs.
Or a guy and a couple girls, that's cool. But 5 guys and one hookah?
Yeah, that don't.
Like, come on, man. Fellas,
remember, they're only $20. They're only $20.
Some places they 40, 45, but anyway.
Depending on where you go at, yeah.
If you can't afford it, don't go there.
Or don't go out.
Don't go out.
You don't have to feel bad. Let me tell you, the way times is now, you don't have to go out to show nobody, because if you don't have the money for it, don't go out.
Right. Exactly.
Because everybody knows everything's expensive. Food is expensive. Drinks is expensive. Women is expensive. Kids are expensive.
God knows you know women are expensive.
I know. So, you know what I mean? And I try to calm down.
Can we get into that a little bit?
All right, man.
How does that work, man? From I need to learn in case.
Hey, well, listen, I don't not know women because I always feel like
shouldn't.
I don't not. The reason I say is because the oldest profession in the world is what?
Hoeing.
Prostitution.
Hoeing, yeah.
Hoeing.
You know.
And back in the days, I got aunts that remember when they wasn't working, they used to tell me when I was a kid, I ain't got the rent, but I'ma get it.
That's right.
I wasn't mad at Titi.
No.
You know,
Bendición, Titi.
Yeah, it was a guy coming in that we didn't know.
Yeah.
We say no, we
Looking at
say
him like,
yeah.
You don't want paying the rent this month, huh?
Yeah. He got his couple hours, young boy, go to the corner store. I'm leaving.
I always say, not that I'll pay for pussy because I don't, but I'm gonna use this as an example. I like to pay him to leave.
He's throwing shots, but I don't care.
No, I'm throwing shots. I swear to God, I'm sorry. I'm not throwing shots.
I've been chilling, but no, I know.
I just because a lot of people, when I say stuff, they try to like use it against me or try to switch it. So I'll be trying to have to explain it so they won't.
Well, now we talk about. I'm gonna tell you my method of that. And people ask me whatever. All right, regardless if a girl is telling you, "Hey, I want this much to sleep with her," I cut the chase because there's some girls they need the money.
Yeah.
They come over, they save me dinner, they save me babysitting money.
Dang, that's
they save me,
up.
yeah, because some girls will hit you with everything. I can't go out because I don't have a babysitter. I pay for the babysitter, right? And then it'd be like, but then I don't got an outfit. Listen, if you're gonna make excuses and you don't want to go out, you can just say no. I'm not forcing you to go out.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna go out. Regardless if I'm solo dolo.
Just say you want to come to the crib.
Or you want to come to the crib, just get it on. I'm not going to, and I've seen girls out there with the guys, they're like, damn, that's who you dealing with? And I'm not going to say, well, your girl's in my crib last night
Right.
for such and such price because I don't want to put you out there. And anybody that knows me knows that I don't care. I'm honest about mine.
Yeah.
And I've slept with the best celebrities in Philly. I'm being honest, the best celebrities. Like these model girls.
You've been doing that since I was a little boy. I remember.
And I had girlfriends too that I wasn't messing around. But at the end of the day, I'm older, I'm wiser. I got my son's 20 now. He'll be 21 next month. I want to live my life and raise him. I'm still raising him. Yeah, he's a young man. He's working and doing his thing. Shout out to Jamil.
Shout out little cuz Jamil,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
But at the end of the day, I want him to be himself, and I want to install different values that I was installed.
Right.
I don't want him home or whatever, but he knows I don't lie to him. I tell my son everything, and I don't lie to him. And he knows sometimes he'll be in the house and see somebody come in, and he'll just shake his head and go upstairs. I'm like, hey, mind your business.
Yeah, go upstairs.
Yeah, go upstairs. Let your dad get his rocks.
Hey,
Because I'm getting my rocks off. At the end of the day, I just want to get my rocks off.
Yeah.
I ain't got nobody. And I ain't got nobody because of choice. Because people ask me that. Well, you're not a bad looking dude. Why? You're not with nobody. Because I don't want to be with nobody.
Right.
Because the type of girls that I be around or I've seen, it ain't worth, to me, my time. And anybody that's been with somebody for a long time, it may be your baby mom, your wife, stay with them because it's rare to have somebody good.
Yes.
Nowadays.
Yes.
Because right now, with some jewelry, a couple dollars in your pocket, and a nice car,
You get anything.
there you go.
And the hardest thing nowadays is starting over with a new person that you barely know. That's hard, man.
It's hard.
You so used to one person, everything be working out fine. Then you break up with
Perfect,
them
man.
and meet somebody else, and you like, what the fuck did I do?
So I'm asking your audience, when you have a rose, and we all like, sometimes when you get with a girl that you like, you gonna send roses. It's like, but when you send roses, what happens to the roses after a while when you don't take care of them?
They throw them out.
What color they turn?
Brownish, blackish.
Black. They turn black.
Yeah.
From red to black. Or they die if you don't take care of them. That's like a relationship. You gotta flourish it. You gotta maintain it. If you don't maintain it, because some roses, when you ever get roses and they give you a little pack and they tell you, hey, when you get home, put this in the water.
I was about to say that.
But we throw the pack out. And it lasts longer.
Yeah.
So relationships is like that. Most of you girls are getting abused. I don't like abuse. I don't like abuse. I know you talked about it before.
Yeah.
I don't like abuse when a guy, but you got to make that change and move on. Like my mom was abused. My mom went through physical abuse, and he ain't dead because I was young.
Yeah.
Well, I stabbed him. I hit him with a frying pan. I tried to kill him at 10 years old, but I didn't know what I know now with a gun. And I was a kid. But a lot of women, and the other day was a girl on Instagram named Maya. I'm not saying her name wrong. And she was showing, like, because this is the month for that,
Oh, y'all seen that. That's a shame, man.
It was sad. And then you had these cowards. They was on the steps. Even you can't fight, my nigga. Just excuse my language. Sorry.
No, you good.
grab them.
Do something.
Yeah, grab the guy. You ain't gotta fight him.
If you a punk,
pull her away.
If you a punk and can't fight, call the cops or something.
Yeah.
Run inside, get a
That's
bouncer.
what you do. Call them. Hey, I got, threaten them.
Yeah.
Because I can't see that. And it's
Yeah.
crazy because, we know we be in situations that we get involved in it and break it up. And then now you and the boy in the fight because he thinking that you got something going on. No, I'm just stopping the abuse, dude. Because if any real man, hold on, and not to cut you off, any real man, and this is now, we're going to talk about it. Any real man, you got a sister, you got a mother. If you don't got a sister in your family, you got a mom.
Or a daughter.
Or a daughter, which is,
worse.
your daughter and your kids should be priority number one, regardless if you go out every night. That doesn't mean you ain't a father.
Yes.
You ain't a mother, but spend time with her. And I always say that to a friend of mine, that she's always on vacation. I always say, your kid likes Hawaii. Your kid likes, but he young. How you know? He's 10 years old. If you don't take him, he never going to experience it. And do it while you got the money.
Yeah.
Because when you get older and you don't got the money, he like, damn, Mom.
The older he get, the more expensive he's going to get.
He going to get more expensive. When you worry about the domestic, that choked me up. That really choked me up because it's like, I know she fought, and in the video you see it. She was fighting him or whatever.
And then in front of her daughter. So
listen, man,
about that, right? I agree with you 100,000,000%. Like if you a man and you close, but you got to do something. You got to
do something, man.
But on the same time, I've seen women start swinging on the guy to try to help them, or when family members get involved and help, then she gets right back with them, and now the family members.
I was waiting for you to say that because it's true. It's always because let me tell you something. We all been in love. We all been in love, and sometimes it's the way a person talks to you and looks at you, touches you.
Yeah,
you get that confidence. And listen, I'm a dude. And this is a man. And we're going to talk realistic. We done it when we was young, maybe. Now I'm saying beat the girl up. We might got into an argument, F you, F this, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And then the next day, because she's not at the house or you can't contact her, I love you. I'm sorry. All right, it's cool.
I won't do it again, baby.
I won't do it again.
Promise.
Let me tell you something. Domestic violence, for sure, if he does it once, he is going to do it again.
Yep.
Hands down. There's not a girl out there that could come on this show or in his comments and say that you didn't have a guy smack you once and I do it again.
Yep.
Or cheat on you once and cheat on you again.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
They threaten you, and then you got kids that's not from him. Like, you got to protect your kids because a cub protects his kids.
Yeah,
a bear protects his kids. You got to protect your kids, but you also have to get out that relationship. Listen, you don't got to be a rat to go to the police department to protect yourself. Yeah. If you don't got a brother or uncle or you can't handle it, then that's the steps you have to do.
Because at the end of the day, that's not street shit.
That's not street stuff.
That's not street shit.
You're not threatening no home like he got panels in the house.
Yeah, that's not street shit.
That's not street stuff. You're defending yourself because you got kids.
Yeah.
Imagine, let's say like this, he's beating you up. And then your daughter's son comes in here in the situation and he smacks him, the kid hits his head, now he dies.
Right. Ooh.
Or it hurts him bad, God forbid. You're gonna feel like shit because everybody in that funeral gonna say, you're a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Because you should have been got away from him. Because Julio been hitting you for 10 years.
Also, on the flip side, your daughter may think that's okay if you keep dealing with it. And your son may think that's okay and start beating up on his girl. Yeah, so there's so many factors that come with that.
And domestic violence is and I went through it. We won't speak about it. You remember I was going out with Jackie and I did do some crazy stuff.
You don't have to say the names.
Yeah,
like.
I'm going to say the name because I'm honest. But I'm going to tell you one thing, and he could tell you for a fact, I never hit her. I never beat her.
She used to beat you.
I never hit her.
She used to beat you.
But the situation was that what I did mentally to her, because mental abuse is worse than physical abuse. I used to tell her,
the physical abuse will disappear. The mental abuse will be in you forever.
And she had kids.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to this day. I see her kids and we cool. I seen her. We squashed that. It's in the past or whatever. And
you sure she didn't put you in a headlock?
No, I regret a lot of stuff that I did because I said a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have said. But when you're angry, you say it.
Yeah.
When you're mad, I don't care what you say.
The first thing you think about is what I'm going to say to hurt this person back.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that. It's human.
When they hurt you, you want to hurt them twice as bad. You want to be like, oh, she gonna cheat on me or she gonna do this and that. You want to hurt her because that's how I was with her. I didn't care. I remember one time I walked from Jersey all the way to Philly and broke windows. I was a terrorist. I'm gonna be honest. I was an abusive terrorist. I remember when I got locked up and the judge was like, "You got 27 warrants," because she kept going to the district and getting them DC numbers. you got 27 warrants. And she was like, he must have like whooped you, like beat you. And she was honest. She's like, no, he never hit me. So what was he doing? Oh, he would like mentally abuse her. I did. And I'm sorry for that. Like, and I made amends to her. I made amends to God because first I got to make amends to myself.
It takes a lot to say that, man.
It
Thank
takes
you
a lot
for sharing that here.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people, let me tell you something. I got a kid's mom. I'm not with her. We quick to downgrade them as a kid's mom, or she was an F and B, and you know, or this why I did it, but doesn't stop you from being a father.
Right.
Like I got custody of my son at 6 years old, going to 7. I ain't had no problem when I stopped hustling to go get a job. Because I had to worry about my son. So that's why I had changed my life a lot. And I thought about what I was doing out there because of my son. Because I thought about if I get locked up, who's going to take care of him? Right. He not with his mom now. He with me. Mm-hmm. And I didn't downgrade my mom, like my baby mom, like, well, she's a piece of shit, whatever. It was just something we came to agreement. It was a financial thing, you know, mostly. It was better off.
And it was different times back then.
Yeah. But look, he graduated from high school for me. He graduated from plumbing school, got a job. He got his little car. He had a little girlfriend at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he's a stay-home kid. He don't like going out. He'll go to the movie. We'll still do things as parents. As you know, as a parent, we'll still do things, me and him. Man, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that too, man.
A lot of kids nowadays don't do that.
Because you were supposed to come last week, but you went to the movies with him instead.
I did go to the movies.
And that's why I was like,
Black Phone 2 was good. I recommend that.
What is it?
Black Phone 2.
Oh, okay.
It was a good movie, and I was supposed to come last week, and we had a great time. And anybody got kids, and listen, you could be a great father with no money.
With no money.
People think you need money. You do need it, but you could do a lot of stuff with no money.
All you need to do is spend time with them. That's the simplest things to that little boy, that little girl will mean so much just by you spending time with them.
That's true. Yo, they got parks.
Yeah.
They got basketball courts. Some kids just want to take a ball and they don't want to do it. It's just, like I say, social media messes it up that, well, we just went to the park, Dad. Let's go to Beckler Fens, Ocean Prime. But no, I'm taking you to Applebee's. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking to Wendy's. Like, we're going to go there. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll take my son to nice restaurants. But you always have to have a balance with your kids, with your girl, with your wife, or whatever. Because, hey, the same way girls like nice trips, we like nice trips.
Right.
The way they like Chanel, we like Louis, we like nice stuff. It don't gotta be that. I like Nikes, I like New Balances.
Right.
You know, I like a nice jersey. You can buy me a little fitted. I feel, you know, like I'm wanted or whatever. It doesn't make you less of a person to feel like you got it. It's always competition out here, and I noticed that. Like when I go out, I see all the women are dressed nice, the guys. It's like a competition thing when you go to a party.
The crazy part is the men be trying to outdress the women.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy. It's crazy.
They tight, but they ain't as tight. But sometimes the jeans be tighter. And it's not that. You're right. They got the purses. Listen, I grew up in an era. The purses you was, and I'm not trying to diss nobody's. If you know about fashion, now we're gonna talk about that real quick. Uggs are European.
That's all for women. That's all for women.
But you know what's crazy? If you look at the history of Uggs, it was made for men because there was Australian.
Oh yeah, I know that.
They was made for men.
The more you know.
The more you know. I didn't know that too until I was like, oh, I didn't know that. The handbags, they're from what? Italy, Paris, because they wear them out there. I'm gonna tell you, I see a lot of dudes with these Louis bags.
Wait, so you saying it's okay for them to wear it in Italy but not in Philly?
Might got me with that one. You're right. But if you're gonna wear a bag and you're gonna have it on you, have some money in it.
Yeah.
Don't open it up and you got a lip gloss.
A lip gloss for a man?
I'm just saying, because these guys nowadays, or chapstick, or lotion, and you ain't got no money. I don't have no big ass bag and had nothing in it.
Fuck no.
I'm old now. I carry a wallet now.
I hate carrying my wallet sometimes.
I do too, but now your ID, you get older.
Yeah.
When we was younger, we didn't care about no wallet.
Yeah.
We didn't even carry ID. Now it's like everybody got ID. You got your credit cards on you as you get older. But remember, when we was younger, we was like kept a $500,000. You was rich.
Yeah.
Carrying $300, you was doing good, but everything was cheap.
Everything was way cheap.
$300 don't get you nowhere now
at all. That shit. Oh my
don't
God.
Rent is expensive.
Yeah.
Rent is expensive, you know.
You see the rent in North Philly, like in the hood, like, man, it's crazy.
$1,400, man.
Like what? For
in
a two-bedroom?
For two-bedroom
house, beat up ass house with leaks and shit. It's crazy.
Roaches and rats and or drug blocks in front of it. And it's like, I always lived in drug blocks, and as long as you don't bother me, I won't bother you. I don't care what you do outside the house. As long as you're not sitting on my front porch, on my steps, you can do what you want because you ain't gonna stop that. You know how it is.
You can't stop it.
Yeah.
All that's gonna do is bring you problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
so just mind your business. Go in your house. Do what you gotta do. As long as they ain't disrespecting the front of your house.
They ain't talking shit to your kids or your mom, and you gotta learn how to mind your business. You know, it's like social media. Some things ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for these females out here, just because I put a little like, I don't put hard eyes, I put likes, doesn't mean that I'm in love with you. Because people nowadays, I noticed
Let's talk about that, bro.
Yo,
I just went through
give a
something
like,
like that.
yeah, you got a nice body.
Let me say something about this shit, bro. Because listen, not that long ago, I liked a person's like 3 pictures or whatever.
Okay.
They came, they started following me. I started following them. They liked like 3 pictures. So I liked 3 pictures.
Nothing wrong with it.
Then somebody sent me the screenshot of me liking the 3 pictures. Like, oh, you trying to holler at my friend? That's my friend. First of all, me and you never had nothing. So if I'm liking your friend's pictures, what's the problem?
No,
oh, you
she
met her
wanted
through
something
me.
with you, but now that she see you liking her friends, she's
Like, what the So me liking your pictures means that I like you or I want to be with you?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
That's true.
These women and some men, and you know,
you're right. No,
they
you're
take
right.
social media so fucking crazy.
Listen, life is serious, but someone like Instagram is for likes.
Bro,
what they tell you on Instagram? It's for you to like the picture.
Yes.
What you on TikTok for?
Just
for
like
likes.
another thing.
For followers.
When men be like, why you liking my girl pictures?
Oh,
Nigga,
man.
oh shit. Dude,
You
why
right.
why you letting your girl follow me then? If it's like that, tell your girl not to follow me.
But she follow a lot of his homies.
Right, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
and don't say nothing to them.
but just because it's you or just because it's me, they got a problem with it.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Like, dude, I ain't gonna kick rocks
I had
somewhere,
a
man.
situation one time, and I was running a car wash in Torresdale, and I gonna mention the names, and the person called me and was like, "Such gotta talk to you." First of all, everybody knew my page is public,
Right.
and I ain't hard to find.
At all.
Anybody knows me ain't hard to find. Somebody knows me or gonna know me. I don't hide from you, nobody. I don't. You can call me, text me, email. You can find me. I'm everywhere. I be in every bar, every club. I don't hide from nobody.
But at the same time, you don't bother nobody either.
I don't bother nobody. So anyway, the guy was like, because you like to. So he had a girl at the time, and she was wearing a winter coat. So I said under the comment, because I know him, and I knew that was his girl. So I knew him, and I knew that's his girl.
Right.
Yeah, I had to call fiance. I said, damn, it's summer. Why you wearing a fur coat in the summer?
And he got mad because of that?
Man, he called me, and then he tried to switch the subject to somebody that I knew, like, oh, and I got to go check. I said, first of all, you're not checking me.
Right.
Because me liking a comment, you seen what I put. I didn't say,
Anything
hey,
disrespectful.
sexy or DM. I said, yo, I never even DM'd her.
But
So
that goes to say, it's because it's you. I
That's
guarantee
what- yeah,
if
you're
it
right.
was anybody else that
They
he
wouldn't
knew,
have said that. Yeah,
they would
right.
have never said that.
You're right, because it does. Because some people see you quiet, and they don't know your past. Because people think like that. Some people think because you're not out there young born nobody or rowdy, or they don't see you in fights, whatever. You don't know a person till you know 'em.
Right.
So you got to be mindful of who you messing with, because you could put a person in a state of mind that he'll wipe the whole block out. Don't care, because he feel like he's defending himself.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you don't know a person until you know them.
Yeah.
So I try to talk to the youth sometimes, and I wish I could have more with youth, because these kids nowadays, they listen, you're going to lose your life, do life in jail,
Or get killed.
or get killed.
Or
'cause
something dumb.
It's only 2 ways. Everybody know it's jail, death.
Yeah.
Point it blank.
Yeah.
Even if you become rich, even that, somebody's going to hate on you, somebody's going to want you killed, set you up, whatever. You understand? Why lose your youth at 20 years old to 25? That's what the youth years is now, or 18 to 25, to show off in social media with a mask. First of all, you stink. Because
Yeah.
I remember, shout out to the venue, to Angel. So
Shout out to my boy Angel, man. Shout out to Angel,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Shout out Angel, the venue.
Real good dude. Real
good dude. So what happened was I run his hall for him, and it'd be young boys in there, it'd be summertime, and I'm like, why you got a mask on? Oh, I got ops. Well, you shouldn't be here at a party.
Right.
Because now you're not jeopardizing them, you jeopardize
everybody in
everybody.
jeopardy. Yes.
So why you doing that? And listen, it be beef over social media.
Over social media. But to talk about that a little bit, they feel safe when they're around all them people.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they were by themselves, they wouldn't be around nowhere.
No.
That's what I be trying to tell them. Like, use a pussy for real.
Yeah, you're right.
You be doing all this tough shit on social media,
They do.
but be hiding.
Oh, yeah, you
in
never
real
see
life.
them. Yeah, you never see them.
It's crazy.
Because it's true. Like, people will talk about you, whatever, and then this is crazy. I know this happened. It's got to happen to you or anybody, but in general. There's somebody, like, you might tell me, yo, watch him because, he go to recording, and I'm telling you because you're my cousin, whatever, he just hating on you. And then when you see him in public, yo, what's
up, bro?
up?
That happens to me every day.
Yo, I
every
know.
day.
And now, no, not me. I changed. Now that I know of it, I don't shake your hand. There's been times I'll be like, nah, he ain't shaking my hand. He'll be like, why? You was talking shit about me.
Yeah, I'm the
Let's talk
same way.
about that.
I'm the
Because I
same
feel
way.
like, don't be fake.
Yeah, don't be
If
fake
I don't
at
like
all.
you, I don't gotta shake your hand.
Real
You
rap.
don't listen, you don't gotta say nothing to me. You can keep it pushing. Do your thing. You ain't gotta worry about me harming you. Like you ain't gonna harm me. Do your thing. If it's in a club, in a bar, live your life.
The thing about that is they not harming nobody.
Yeah, we know that.
They
but-
just talking, and that's what makes me like. That's I hate that shit, cuz
Yo,
because
we could be here for hours talking about
oh my god,
situations in Philly or it's not even in Philly because the social media is everywhere.
yeah, I'm sure it happens everywhere.
Everywhere. Everybody wants millions of followers. Everybody wants likes. There's no wrong with a guy liking a girl's picture. Let's put that back. Or vice versa, liking a guy's
Yeah.
picture. There's nothing wrong with it. If he's in her DMs, it's a different
It's a different
situation.
situation.
Then you can.
But it's up to her to put that respect down. Like, yo, I got a man, don't DM me. Or yo, I got
or leave it on red. Or leave it on red.
Or not even leave it on red. Take him off your page. If
Yeah,
you respect
block
your
him.
man
Yeah,
that
like,
much,
yeah.
why you letting all these men follow you?
Yeah.
And why you posting half naked
And then
pictures?
don't be out with him the next week because you mad at your man.
Right.
But then you out with the same person that you didn't want to be in his deal. Because everybody know most of the relationships now is sliding the DMs.
Yep.
Because girls don't want to give you phone numbers no more. That's crazy.
Nope.
I go
They be
out.
like, take my
they be
Instagram.
I be like, boy, you got a phone. And when I tell them I'm single, I can call you. I ain't worried about nobody.
we can FaceTime whatever time
we
you
can
want,
FaceTime,
baby.
Yeah. But if you're doing it like that, I understand why.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. And you
So you
got to
gotta do that,
yourself.
home.
But
Yeah.
if you got that type of relationship that you feel like it's open, but it's really not open because y'all think it's like that, next you know you don't see him for 2 or 3 weeks because they got a shiner because the boyfriend found out
Yeah.
and beat him up. Now that I'm commending it, but dude, what you got out of that?
Yeah.
As a guy, as a man, what you get out beating other women?
Real rap.
Because if that's the case, go to a bar and fight and get in a fight with a man.
There you go. But the thing about it is this, ladies. Listen to this. If you got a man at home and you respect him and you love him, when a man hits on you, you shouldn't have to tell him, follow me on Instagram, follow me on this,
True.
follow me on that. Because if you love your man and you respect your man, you shouldn't be saying that. No, I got a man, I'm cool. Well, let me
That's
get your Instagram. No, I got a man, I'm cool. And that should be the end of it.
The end of
But
it.
y'all chicks be out here giving the Instagram and giving this and giving that, knowing damn well y'all weird ass boyfriend ain't got no job and nothing else to do. He gonna
Yeah,
be on the
yeah.
on your page, watching who you follow, watching who likes your stuff, and then start stalking the next man.
Yeah.
When y'all could avoid all that
Talking
by
shit
being a
to
good
you.
woman. Yeah.
Hey, we like, yo. And we was gonna talk about that. Remember we talked about this outside of like how y'all living?
Oh
Because if you
my
don't got a
God.
business or run a business or work, what are you doing? Because
I know-
I be seeing fine chicks that don't work, always dress nice in the clubs. And
You
I be
said
like,
it earlier. Sugar daddies.
sugar daddies.
And for
Shout out
them-
to the sugar daddy because there's
Yeah.
real men out there that got the money and want to look. Hey, listen, and ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't
that at
nothing
all.
wrong with it.
It ain't
nothing
tricking
wrong.
if you got it,
There's
homie.
sugar mamas out there that
Yeah,
take care of
for
guys.
sure.
You know, but at the end of the day, he's like, don't knock the man. I remember a situation of a guy I know out here. And good dude, man. Good dude. I can't say his business or nothing because everybody.
Yeah, they ain't
know.
gotta say his
And
name.
you know the guy.
You ain't
Oh,
gotta say
I'll
his
tell-
name or nothing.
So, and the girl he was dating was talking shit about him one time in front of me. And I ain't like that. And I was like, yeah, but you like his trips.
Right.
You like the money he spends on you.
Right.
But then you're like, oh, I'm not dealing with this old man. But you are dealing with the old man
Right.
because you post him.
He giving you the
Everybody-
stuff for a reason.
He buying you stuff, whatever.
For a reason.
But then,
because
listen.
ain't no man buying unless it's like an old white dude that don't know better.
They
They
just doing it
getting
because
some.
he wanted to have that trophy
Yeah.
person. But to talk about him and then all the trips you're going on is because of him that you didn't really shut the hell up.
That's crazy.
Fall back and realize, damn, and then you're working at a bar. That's what kills me.
Oh man.
You're not making enough in the bar because I've been in bars. I've been in clubs. If you're not working in no high-end club, that bottles of $700, $800.
Don't they make like $55 a night?
They make like six.
Be-
Most
before-
I know what
before
most bar.
tips?
Any bar in North Philly usually $60.
60
Maybe
bucks?
now, maybe a little bit more because of the inflation.
Yeah.
But that's for the whole 8 hours.
Right. That's what I'm
Plus
saying.
tips.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate. Don't call me talking about come see me. Because
They want you to go tip them.
I do. I go.
There you go.
But sometimes when you go, it's like it be too much. You get it?
Yeah, but you also got to remember the same way they telling you come see me, they telling
Yeah.
20 other guys to
Yeah,
come see
because
me.
but-
So now there's that weak link guy that don't get no chicks around there, don't get no yams, and he's like, dang, she want me, so I'm gonna go to her job.
Oh,
and now
yeah,
he's sitting
man.
there
Yo,
mad as shit, looking at everybody else wrong because she not in front of him. talking to him the whole night. I hate that shit, bro.
So we gonna talk about the bartenders. Shout out to all the bartenders.
Shout out to the bartenders, man.
The bottle girls, because everything.
Shout out to the bottle girls.
It's a unit. Strippers out there, I love you. Like whatever you
yes,
do in
sir.
life, I love you. Like, but do your job. If I say I want a Hennessy and Red Bull with no ice, don't give me no ice. And don't try to charge me the outrageous prices, because sometimes they do that. And then for a tip, I'm gonna tip you. I'm a firm believer in tipping. Your service, I tip.
Where that happened to you at?
I'm saying I've been in places that you go to and it's like, you know, they it's like stealing from you.
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah.
You put, and I'm gonna put an example for it. We go out, have a drink.
After your example, I'm gonna give an example.
Okay, so we get a hookah, we pay for the hookah, we get a bottle, or we don't get a bottle because we're not gonna get a bottle all the time.
Right.
Say the two drinks were $19. Let's say $19. We put 40 down.
And they don't come back with your change.
And they take the 40 without us telling, because all they gotta do is take the 20.
Right.
Even if it was 15 and we give them 20, doesn't mean we telling you keep the $5. So as a customer, you're supposed to let us say keep the $5.
So
now,
let me break it down for you, for them. What you're trying to say? What he's trying to say is, when he's ordering a drink and there's $60 on the table on the counter, and the drink is only $25, bitch, only take $25 and give him back his change. That's what the fuck he's saying.
Because then I'm not gonna tip you. I'm gonna feel like you robbing me.
Right.
And then when you say something, I thought, because that's what they hit you with. I thought it was for me. Listen, if that was the case, I would have left $100 down there.
Since the 50s, since the 40s, people put drinks on. I mean, they money on top of the jar for the next round.
That's true.
Everybody do that.
That's
crazy.
Happen. You might go with $100 and put the whole 100, but that's for the whole night of buying drinks, shots, and then I'm buying you shots and drinks. If that's the case, I'll just tip you the money.
Right.
Forget the shots.
But what he's saying now is. Bitch, I ain't giving you a tip and buying you drinks at the same time. That's what he's saying right now.
You got to pick and choose your battles. You want a tip or you want a drink?
What you said, Lord, that's what you don't like. So now what I don't like about it is when I go to certain strip clubs and I give them $300, like give me 300 ones or give me 500 ones, and each stack of ones, it'd be like $80 in it.
They take 20. That's the club. It's not the strippers. The club.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. The club, but the some of them don't do that.
But I feel
some of them, you be like, yo, there's only 70. Like, I ain't gonna say which spot, but there was a spot like that in the hood.
Sin City?
Be like,
my bad.
No, not Sin City.
Shout out to Sin City.
Not Sin City. I ain't gonna.
We talk about all strip clubs.
But
they do it.
If it's a fee, then I get it. But when it's not a fee, like damn, y'all really that desperate? Because y'all not stealing from us. Y'all stealing for the dancers.
So you say that. So say we go to a strip club, and I hate that too. And I explained that one time. I went
because we there to throw money at the strip club.
Exactly. So I went to Oasis and I did that, and it was like $300 or $400. I'm majoring the guy. And he was like, we take 20 off the top. I said, what, to give it to the girl? Because if you're giving that to the stripper, then fine.
Exactly.
So it's like going to the bank. If you give them $1,000 and you ask them for $1,000 in change and 5 tens of one, they're going to give you $1,000. They're not taking $200 to give you $800 back. So strip clubs will do that. Oh, it's a fee. Fee for what? Because you went to the bank and got $2,000 in ones? Why should I pay $20? So I don't do that. What I do is I'll have the one. This is my habit. I'll bring my own ones. So I ain't got to get, because now I'm spending the whole $500.
I like to do that too.
I'm spending the whole $500 on her. Or a bottle and the other $200 on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatever y'all do behind closed doors, I ain't mad at y'all.
What happens behind closed doors?
Yeah, the strip clubs do that.
Do what?
What you saying?
No, but another thing I don't like.
These lap dances ain't enough.
Right.
It's not enough, man.
Another thing I hate about strip clubs, right, is that when you go to see the strippers and then the bottle girls be all in your face, drawing, asking for money and all that. Like, you a bottle girl, you're not a stripper, baby girl.
But everybody knows the bottle girls are better looking and prettier than the strippers.
And what club is that?
Man, New York. You go to New York.
Oh, New York.
Most of the
about Philly?
New York, nah. Hey, some in Philly.
Which one? Name a club.
Same in Philly. Like you got bartenders. Shout out to Rotten Monkey. Got pretty bartenders.
Monkey,
Man, let me
shout out to Those. Those got some beautiful women. Third Elements got some beautiful women.
Those got some nice girls.
JJ's got some beautiful women.
JJ's got some beautiful women.
Claudio's got some beautiful women sometimes.
Yeah, there's like, half. But still, there's places that you can go and have a good time. And some bartenders do their job. Some bartenders give you a smile. Don't make me think they're flirting with you. But we all know all bartenders flirt.
All of them.
Let's
That's
keep
what
it
they're
real.
supposed to do.
That's supposed to do. They there to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. So y'all should tip them. Not to say that. That's why I say I tip. You're supposed to tip them. They're not there for you to tell them your whole life that my dad, my mom, and all this.
That's that tender dick dude I'll be telling you about. There's always a dude like that. They want to be telling their whole life story and then hogging the bartender when she needs to be walking back and forth.
Bring over here, let us spend money on her. That's what I tell bartenders. When most of the bars I go to, they know me already. So they'll come, serve me my hookah, my drinks, and I love it the way things is.
Yeah. That's...
And I love the situation. I just hate to see women, not taken care of. And at the end of the day, if you feel as a bartender, you're not making enough money, then get a job.
Yeah, because like he said, they only making $60 for the whole 8 hours they there.
And y'all know it's true, so don't try to come up on the show and be like, because there's not that many bartenders they're making. You can't make more than that.
Yeah, they banking on our tips.
Yeah.
So why not tip them?
Yeah, you got
that should be annoying.
Them.
It's like when I go to the strip club, I'll be the only one throwing money. I'll be looking around like, all these dudes here, and I'm the only one throwing money?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
And I don't know, because I know some strip clubs, they take a percentage out of the girls, too.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I know one place, and I went to a strip club the other day. I haven't been to one in a while. And it was in Jersey, and I went, our cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And I've been there, man, dude. It looked the same. It upgraded.
I don't like cheerleaders in Jersey because the girls gotta have their top on.
But I went there. Not a friend, some girl I knew. I went there. I went to show love. I ain't really had that much money on me because I was in Jersey, and I didn't really go for that. I just she had DM'd me. I DM'd her. She's like, "I'm here. Where you want to stop by?" I was like, I come for a little bit, but I wasn't ready for it like I was supposed to anyway. So I went there, and I was like, wow. And it's crazy how. And that's how they make them, even strippers. That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
They got bills and whatever. And of course, for women who downgrade strippers, don't downgrade them because everybody has a job. Because just because they're showing.
You want to hear something crazy?
Right.
Most, not all, most of the women that they be downgrading strippers be broke. They ain't getting no money.
That's true.
And the ones that do get money might have been a stripper back in the day, and now they think they too good for it because they found a guy with money. And that's the truth. That's the part of it.
Don't be in the profession and then diss somebody else because they're in the profession.
Or because they're doing it better than you. Or did it better than how you did it.
Or you was in a situation like you a most of the bartenders now, you don't have to dress a certain way. If you're a pretty bartender, you can dress normal. Me, I'm a tight man. I love women with tights.
I like when they wear all that sexy shit. I love that.
But I like women with tights. A girl with tights, to me, is very, because it shows the curves, it shows the body.
You a freak, huh?
I'm a freak. But you think about, they wear jeans, some jeans don't look good on them, some jeans don't wear good.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just
at least look presentable, is what you're saying, right?
You got to take care of yourself. You got to wash. You got to take care of your kitty cat. You got to, and for a girl, everybody knows girls get their nails done, their hair done. You got to take care of yourself. And it goes for guys too. I don't know about a lot of guys, but I take care of my manscape myself.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to put you onto a little secret that some of you dirtballs don't know. But if we let ourselves go, we be stinking as badass women be stinking down there or worse. Like, y'all need to do better with your hygiene. Like, bro, with underarms and all that. Y'all gotta be on point with that shit.
Look, you don't have to wear Versace. You can wear Brute.
Damn,
you can wear Polo.
I just put on Versace. That's fucked up. I feel like you throwing shots now.
No, but you know how to wear something expensive to smell good. You can wear a decent cologne and smell good. Take care of yourself. You can get a haircut. You can, for a guy, it's good to take care of themselves. A lot of women nowadays don't take care of, a lot of guys don't take care of themselves.
Right.
So, it's a shame because, and now we're going to talk about that subject, which falls into the mental illness.
Yeah.
Mental illness is bad, and it can affect everybody in America. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Especially your family members.
Shout out to Pomi and Marty.
Sorry for your loss. I love you guys. We all go through stuff in life. We all have family members, friends. You don't know what a person's thinking. Sometimes driving home by yourself. Yeah. Sometimes you get bad news, and it can. You know what bothers me? It's two ways of this. What bothers me, but I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can. When family member knows certain family members like be depressed and sad, and they don't talk to them more often or try more often, that shit kills me. But I get it because some family members be faking it. Like when I see people on social media talking about, I'm tired of living, like, motherfucker, go do it then. Like, what's the point of going on social media talking about that? I was at Jocelyn's today. And shout out to Jocelyn from Jocelyn's All the World, 2nd Street. And
she was saying that we was laughing about something, and we're not laughing about domestic violence or mental illness. None of these we're not laughing about, but sometimes it's good to throw some jokes.
Yeah,
it's,
of course.
It's light
It lightens
the
everything.
situation up.
Yeah.
So some people, we was talking about somebody, and Josie had made me crack. She was like, "Well, go do it. If you really gonna go kill yourself, go kill yourself." Because a lot of people will do it. A lot of people will say it, but when you put that gun in your hand or that knife, it's a different feeling.
It's a different
to pull
feeling.
that trigger, because everything you thought about losing, you're gonna lose it. So some people, I thought about it. I was like, man, but then I thought about, man, I'm gonna lose my son. I ain't gonna see him get married or have kids. Or I thought about my kid, and then I had to think about, and I had a friend of mine tell me that you gotta worry about your kid, and that'll stop a lot of things, a lot of evil thoughts that we have, because that's what happens with mental illness.
It starts in the mind.
You're sad, you're depressed. Go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Yo, for real. If they got free counseling, they got talk to even somebody you might not think is gonna listen or listen. Because if I talk to somebody that don't know me and explain my situation, he might give me some advice.
And they won't judge you.
Exactly, but he might give me some advice that it's gonna help me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, he don't know me, and he's not giving me. He's not trying to a profit off of me. He's really giving me sound
genuine
advice.
Yeah.
Like, yo, think about your life, think about your kids, think about your mom. Because when you die, and we sit back and be like, damn, John really did it.
Yeah.
And then
I should have. I could have.
No, and not even that. It's just it's a suffering, because not only do the person who killed himself suffers, which is a great loss. Yeah. It's the family behind.
The family,
the kids,
but
what I
meant by, because like what I said a little earlier, how people be knowing, how people be going through it, and then people don't check up on that person.
That's true.
For whatever reason, they mad at each other, family members, for whatever reason, for any reason.
We gonna that situation is family. We're gonna talk about family real quick. You got family members you cool with, family members you don't mess around with. And there's the middle ones, the ones that they all right sometimes they ain't all right. And you got a big family, I got a big family. It always is like that. You got family members you just 2 or 3 cousins you rock out with, and then there's them 10 that man, I don't care about Maria, Jose, Tito, Juan. They can all kiss my ass. It's like that. Then there's the ones
But do you want to see them die though?
No,
is what I'm saying.
I think family.
I feel like you should talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially when you know that person.
In a bad time, it's a bad situation.
Yeah, when they bad. Even if it's just a simple text, good morning, you good?
That's true.
Everything good? You straight? All right. Once a day.
But you know what?
That's simple.
We don't do that.
We don't.
We don't. And we're at fault. Oh, I know I'm at fault, because this family member I should be calling more. And you say, even that little thing, now I'll think about that in the morning. Let me call my aunt, say, hey, what's up? I know I haven't talked to you in years, but hey, how you doing? Because what it is, when we grow up, we think about ourselves. Like, man, I got my kids, my business. I'm worried about what's going on here.
Yeah.
If Maria hadn't called me in 2 years, that's on Maria.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't think like that. But we do, because we feel like, especially Latinos, we feel like, man, if they don't mess with me, I don't mess with them.
Yeah, it's always like that.
If you don't call me, I'm not gonna call you. I think about that about my own mom.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, mommy, you got a phone. I pay the bill sometimes, or when you ask me for something, I give it to you. But I actually don't think like that, because he's my mom. You know what I'm saying? Our biggest. How do I put this? Like, our biggest downfall is our pride. Pride will fuck us up. No, pride. I read a book, and don't laugh. I read a book, and it said pride is like a flower, like a vine that wraps around your neck and it'll choke you. And you can't breathe. Why would I laugh about that? And we all got that. Yeah. We all got that pride that you feel like that. Like, man, he ain't mess with me, or he invite me out. Yeah. I ain't messing with him. I ain't like that, because if you don't invite me out and I see you the next day, I ain't gonna be like, damn, you ain't invite me? Yeah. When I called you and when we was talking about something totally different, when I was like, I ain't get mad. I could have been on your podcast. Yeah. I could have been. I never was mad at you or whatever. And what I told you, and I was honest with him. So, and I say, listen, you got to draw the crowd in. Mm-hmm. You can talk your shit, but you got to crowd in, because nowadays how things is, if people don't like it, they quick to. It's judge, like Instagram. They'll report you quick just to cancel your Instagram. Yeah. And then they'll be like, oh, I didn't do it, but they was the same person hitting that. It's always like that. Hitting that button behind your back. Well, listen, I understand. You ain't gotta like me for what I'm doing. You're doing it as you. There's some people that want to do it, they don't got the means to do it. Yeah. You know, it's just like a girl that we talked about, a girl that's serving drinks at a bar, a stripper, what's the difference? They're both out there, they're in a profession, they're making money. Regardless if this one might be doing some extra stuff for the money, that's on her. Because there's a lot of girls nowadays doing it. There's a lot of girls nowadays married with boyfriends and cheating on them because they got a joker with money because this guy pays the mortgage, but this guy pays for the trips.
Yes,
this
sir.
guy give him that extra stuff. And
that one pay for the phone bill, that one pay for the car insurance.
Yeah, you got the
like
foodie, you got the one that talks to you, you got the one that, but at the end of the day, that was a decision, you got to live with that.
Yeah. And the thing about pride, you know, like just because you mad at a person or holding grudge against a person, even when you see that family member going through something, whatever, a simple, I'm not saying be their friend or hang with them, but just give them some encouragement. Talk to them. Say any little thing that's going to make them evil.
You said that
thoughts.
one time, too. Remember a long time ago you said that, like, oh, they only call me when they need me to rumble or to what you call it. And I sat back and I said, man, he ain't lying.
Yeah.
Hey, he not lying because, I know you. Almighty don't know you like that. The girl you got on, I know you. Yeah. Like, I know you. Shout out to Cousin Lou. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Lou Sintra.
Yes, sir.
PT. Rest in peace to your dad. Jen. Shout out to Jen, his
Jen.
wife.
Rest in peace to Jonathan.
You know what I'm saying? Jonathan, that was a loss for her. But it's true, we say that. And I told Lou that. I said, damn, it's crazy. And it's where everybody got their own thing going on.
Yeah.
Lou working, you doing your thing, but
I get it.
And remember when we didn't invite you, but we pulled up to the side because we was there. When he treat you different,
right?
You family.
Right. Yeah.
Say that we drunk with us, we had a good time, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to be in life.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But not now. Now it's like, oh, he don't mess with me. I'm going this side of the bar.
Yeah.
If he say something
and then they go on social media and talk shit.
Yeah, like this nut nigga here. Why? If you got something to say to a man, if you got something to say to a man,
say it.
Say it.
That's it. A simple hug, a simple "What's up, cuz?" A simple "How you doing?" could change a person's thoughts, change a person's perspective of you, or change everything. That'll go a long, long way.
You lost your dad. Dad had a bar. Everybody knows his bar, Master Street. Everybody's a go there. If you don't know his dad, your dad probably went to that bar.
Yeah.
Paid Domino's
or their mom.
Or their mom.
Most likely the mom.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. But I know it's got to be something in you that you regret. Now your dad has passed away, that you like, man, I wish things would have been different when my dad, or something you could have said.
I think about that every day.
Yeah.
I think about that every day.
I think about that now that my dad passed. That's crazy.
Me and my dad used to be together every day, all day. We used to wake up in the morning. He used to drink his coffee. I never drank coffee.
He didn't care about nobody but you.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody know your dad.
I used to go help him
He
at
cared
work.
about shout out to Georgie.
Yeah.
But
Free my little brother Georgie.
Yeah, but he loved genuinely.
So I used to go to the bar with him all day. I used to be in the bar with him all day playing dominoes. Then I used to go home a little earlier.
We did good at dominoes.
Yeah. We won like 7 games in a row.
Yeah, we had haters.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I used to leave. I used to go home a little early because I used to be tired, and he used to stay because he have to close. And every night he used to call me like, "Yo, you want something from McDonald's? You want something?"
That's
call
true.
me every day. And you know what's crazy? That although I used to spend all day with him and all this time, I'd be thinking like, damn, I wish I would have spent more time with him. Like I wish I would have stood in the bar with him until he closed it, just to be with him, because there's nothing. Yeah, man, there's nothing like that regret, like that guilt, like spending more time.
You never get that away from you, and like you know what I mean. Like I never lost somebody. Like a son or a daughter, which is ultimate, or mom and dad. My dad died. My mom's still around. All right, some things I regretted my dad could have done better as a father. So I try to do it better for my son.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I'm not going to shit talk my dad. Regardless what he done in his life or whatever, But as kids, as parents, and us having kids now, things change a lot.
Yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
Things change a lot. And shout out to everybody out there. They got your mom still around, your dad still around. Go see them, call them. Like you said, it just takes everybody got iPhones. Even
you don't gotta call them. You can just text them.
Yeah.
So because if a missed call, anybody can say, "Oh, I didn't get the missed call," which can probably be true.
Yeah.
The lines be crazy, but a text
or
is
call
always
back.
gonna be there.
Call back.
Yeah.
Same way you stalk that girl, trying to get that DM.
Yeah.
And you be constantly call her. That's your mom.
Yeah.
My mom did a bit with me, man. And listen.
Well, you your mom's baby though. She.
Yeah. And I feel like I don't do enough. And that's a mental illness. Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad. I feel bad for myself. I feel like, man, I should have been there more for my mom's still around, but I gotta be more as a mom. But then my mom's 10, I got a kid.
Don't wait till it's too
late. Yeah, you're right.
Don't wait till it's too late.
That's the best. Listen, that's the best thing you said, and I tell people that. I told my cousin Lou that. He's always around his mom or calls or whatever, and you can work 1,000 hours, but taking a day off or time. Not to say him. I'm not just saying in general. You got to do it.
Or like I keep saying, a simple text.
Yeah.
It'll change everything.
Yeah. You could be on social media all day for 10, 12 hours.
So I can't text a person.
You're going to be on Pornhub for 10, 12 hours.
Oh, shit. Hey, cuz, I appreciate you coming, man.
No
Thank
problem,
you so
man.
much.
No problem, man.
Tell the people where they can find you at.
El
Your
Diablo,
Instagram.
215 and Diablo, all right? Y'all can DM me or y'all DM him. He'll give me the
Yeah, I'm
information.
gonna tag his information in the bottom.
And I'm gonna tip y'all bartenders. Y'all make sure y'all take care of my shout out y'all bars.
He's definitely a great tipper.
That's free promo. All right.
Y'all owe him a drink, by the way. All y'all bartenders.
Yeah, all y'all bartenders, Zuli, all y'all, homie
Damn,
Tina.
you throwing
I'm
names
gonna
out
say names
there.
like Lisa and all that. You know what I mean? Chicago. I need a free hookah out of you.
Oh, Chicago owe me a drink, but we
yo,
gonna talk
your
about that
drink?
later. Nah,
Okay,
I'm talking
all
shit.
right.
That's my dog.
I had a great time, man. Any problems that you guys got in the world, seek help.
Seek help.
Seek help.
I like that.
Whatever situation it is, seek help, because I went to therapy. Before we close, I went to therapy. I paid for the therapy and talk to somebody that didn't know me. Don't talk to somebody that knows you. You got to talk to somebody that don't know you.
No judgment.
But if you have to talk to somebody that knows you to help you in that situation,
do it.
just talk to somebody.
Just talk to somebody.
Reach out and talk to somebody or whatever. See, we ain't out here bashing people. Hey, man, it's a show. At the end of the day, live your life. Do what you got to do for yourself and your kids. Next month, the price is going up.
Yes, sir. Before I say my outro message, we don't bash nobody. We just talk about our thoughts.
That's true.
That's our thoughts.
And
nobody can get mad at us for what we think about a person or what we think about a situation.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
You're allowed to say what you want.
Yeah. Now, my outro message for today is this. Pride is our biggest enemy. Like, pride will tear us apart, tear a family apart. So I say that to say this. A simple text on a family member, a simple text to a friend, a simple text to anybody that you care about will take you or let them get a long way, switch their thoughts, change their mind about anything. Like, it's been a bunch of times where I had crazy thoughts or any stupid thought, and I get one text and I'll be like, I feel better now.
Thank God you got that.
Yeah. So it's a simple text, guys. Stop letting our pride stop us from loving on our family members or from reaching out to our family members and saving their lives. Yeah. This is your boy Oli, and this is Chats with Oli.